These are the hidden rewards for the Team Affinity East map. Big shout out to Jesse D123. Let's get into the pathing. The Team Affinity East map does not require you to capture any of the strongholds within any amount of turns. Therefore, you don't have to rush and capture the strongholds instantly. But if you do choose to do so, it is going to be the fastest and most effective method. But for those of you that want to go ahead and, let's say, just face them on rookie difficulty, and you don't want to interrupt whatever you're watching, because usually while capturing these territories you're watching something on the side, this is how you're going to do it instead. So this territory right here, we're going to leave with 3 million fans for now, because that seems to be where the Baltimore Orioles have attacked the last couple of times that I have went ahead and attempted to do it. So we're going to put 4 million fans here to eat up these 3 territories, and then the rest of our fans are going to go up towards Philly. So we're going to skip to attack here, move 1 here. As you can see, the Baltimore Orioles are attacking that 3 million territory. After they attack it the first time, feel free to go ahead and actually move the territory in order to get a couple of more spaces and a couple more million of fans when it comes to reinforcements. We're going to reinforce this once again to 3 million territories, and then it's up to you. You can go to the left or you can go to the right. In this case, I am going to go to the left. So now we're on towards the Atlanta Braves. The Baltimore Orioles are going to be attacking you non-stop. Keep that in mind. We are going to go and not attack that 2 million territory from the Atlanta Braves just yet, but it is a territory that we are going to have great interest in. Right now, what we need to prioritize is capturing as many open territories as we possibly can in order to maximize our reinforcements. So as we continue, the Atlanta Braves seem to have captured one of our territories, so it is going to interrupt that little path that we had towards the Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. But we don't have to worry too much about that, because as you can see, we are maximizing our opportunity in terms of just having open territories captured. But we can't reinforce over here just yet, but once again, that's completely fine. We're going to reinforce most likely here everything as of right now, since we don't really care about the Atlanta Braves going out of their way to reinforce those 2 territories next to us, and they can continue on beating a couple of our territories without a problem as well, because it might open up the path for us to go and regain those territories and keep on moving up. Right now it seems unlikely, but as you can see, we are going to be able to circle in the Philadelphia Phillies. So you're still practicing that nipple approach where you're capturing the stronghold and surrounding it. With 2 million fans, generally, you don't go out of your way to attack a 1 million fan territory. Instead, with 2 million fans, I'm going to leave it right there. And I am going to reinforce this territory for the Phillies, because that is where they first moved to. And then with my remaining territories, if you want to be at an ease of mind, you can go ahead and capture these territories that the Atlanta Braves have. But I'm not going to focus on that. Instead, what I'm going to focus on is continuing to move up north. So we're going to put 22 million fans there, and then the 2 million fan territory that I was talking about earlier, we're going to move it on over towards the Baltimore Orioles so it can still serve as a blocker. It's important to analyze where the Philadelphia Phillies are going to end up attacking, and they did end up attacking this territory that was serving as a blocker for us, meaning that we need to reinforce it once again to 3 million. This needs to be reinforced once again to 3 million as well. The Blue Jays are moving upwards instead of downwards. I'm not sure if they've attacked us a couple of times. It could have been possible, and it just didn't show us the simulation since I am skipping all simulations right now. But as you can see, it hasn't even taken me 5 minutes to do so. You can put on a show on the side, talk to your girl on the phone or your guy, whatever you're into, and basically cook this up and have it ready for whenever you get off the phone and are ready to lock in. Or you could do it while still on the phone, because this is going to be on rookie difficulty, for crying out loud. Easy simulation there, leaves us at 3 million. We could stop simulating here, which is what I'm going to do, and this is a good time to remind you of. Inside the description, you got the Twitch, the Discord that's coming soon, the Twitter, social medias in general. Make sure you guys are following, as well as the second MLB The Show channel. Make sure you guys check out the description and support all of those links. Also hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell. So with the 3 million fans in this territory, what we're going to do is actually move them towards that spot that the Philadelphia Phillies always go to. And the rest of the fans, we're going to move right next to Boston in terms, or not move, excuse me, we're going to reinforce right next to Boston. These fans keep 1 million reinforcements remaining there. And as you can see, it's going to have 2 over here. So actually keep 0 remaining reinforcements. That was my error. It's supposed to say 0. I get confused at times, but the Philadelphia Phillies should not be able to take that territory. And as you can see, they weren't able to take the territory. The Baltimore Orioles, on the other hand, did end up leaving us with just 1 million fans there. So we need to go ahead and recapture that, or not recapture that, but just circle it, reinforce it, keep the blocker strong at 3 million fans. With that 2 million fan territory that we have right next to the Miami Marlins, I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to actually move it. Or actually, I might just move that 1 extra million fan over to the Philadelphia blocker. I'm not sure where the blocker should be for the Boston Red Sox. I'm not sure, well, for the Nationals, I think I'm seeing where it should be, which is to the top right. A little bit towards the left, actually, not top right, top left, which is fine. Them regaining 1 territory is not really going to stop our progression when it comes to taking the entire map. Continuing down, or to the side, we're going to capture these couple of New York Mets territories. With 4 million fans, I generally don't attack 2 million territories because the odds are not in your favor. So I'm just going to continue going until we only have 1 million left. And we only have 1 million left right now. So once again, I don't know where Boston is going to attack first, but we are at a point where we don't care either. So we're going to put 3 million here. We're going to put 3 million here. We're not going to touch anything towards the Blue Jays. And the Atlanta Braves are soon going to begin attacking us. That's why they have 3 million here. So if you put an equal number to their leading territory, they won't attack you usually. So that's what we did right there. And then I'm coming from the top to go ahead and get all the way to the Tampa Bay Rays. And we should be able to have each stronghold surrounded in this turn. God, the Mets came out with 4 million fans. That's a little ambitious, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not going to matter, as we are going to be done with our goal, which was just surrounding every single territory, or stronghold I should say, and being able to play them at the easiest difficulty possible in order to grind as much stats, as much PXP, whatever it is you need to grind in Team Affinity. So as I always say, my biggest tip before heading into any Conquest map whatsoever is to make sure you have a lineup that is going to be working towards programs such as Team Affinity and other programs before you even play a stronghold game. And then when you do decide to play a stronghold game, my #1 rule is to make sure that whatever difficulty it is you're playing on, which will most likely not be Hall of Fame difficulty, you start your 5th best overall pitcher. That way the CPU also starts their 5th best overall pitcher, and it becomes a lot easier to make time a lot faster as well. Once you get a certain amount of runs, you can just try to get inside the park home run and get tagged out every single time, just to make the hitters not last as long, and they're still going to be getting the stats and PXP. And for pitchers, you can walk the first hitter if the pitcher has a long delivery from the windup or even the stretch. In order to make it a little bit faster, you can even quick pitch, or you can just bring a bullpen arm that throws from the stretch, or use Emmanuel Clase or whoever the case may be in order to farm the Team Affinity points by having them pitch all 3 innings. But if you don't know what we do next, it's the easiest thing in the world, right? We got 4 million right next to the Tampa Bay Rays, but let's go after the Mets, since the Mets were the ones that took the most amount of fans away from us. you just reinforce the leading territory. Once you reinforce that leading territory, you're going to have an absurd amount next to their stronghold. Once you have an absurd amount next to their stronghold, you can play them on veteran difficulty. And if you really wanted to play them on rookie difficulty, you would just rinse and repeat the same process. So you could go out of your way and capture all of these open territories you see on the Mets, and then once you've captured all these open territories, you can skip the steel fans, reinforce one more time, get all the way to 66 million fans, go to attack the Mets. Now you're facing them on rookie difficulty. You beat up the Mets. You most likely are going to skip the steel fans. Do not reinforce this territory anymore. What you're going to do is reinforce the next territory you have with the most amount of fans. So in this case, it would be the Baltimore Orioles. You juice it up to 30 something, and then with the 66, instead of moving that to the Baltimore Orioles territory that you're gonna attack the stronghold with, you could bring it down to the Tampa Bay Rays. And then once you capture the Tampa Bay Rays and you go back to another reinforcement stage, you reinforce this one once again, and it's gonna be at 66 as well, or even higher. Now you're gonna face them on rookie here, and with whatever fans are remaining from the Rays, you take them to the Yankees, and now you face the Yankees on rookie difficulty, and you'll have beaten the Orioles. So now you'll have like 2 big territories to be moving to different spots. So in one turn, eventually you'll be able to attack 2 to 3 strongholds. If you ended up enjoying today's content, as always, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Go inside the description for our social media links. Make sure you guys follow all of that. Our soon to be Discord and our Twitch link where we stream every day. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.